Hello everybody and welcome to Marc Antomattei Photography. I'm your host, Mr. Marc Antomattei. Let's take a look at the single most expensive product that I've ever purchased before, luxury watches aside. So, this product right here is the single most expensive thing that I've ever bought. And prior to this, I would probably say that it's my MacBook M1 Pro Max that is sitting right off camera to my right here. That was previously it, but this is going to take the cake. We have a CF Express Type A memory card here from Delkin Devices. This is the black card. This is only 80 gigabytes and the read speed 880 megabytes. The write speed 730 megabytes. And yeah, we'll talk about that later. Let's move that out of the way. Let's get this big boy out of the package real quick. I mean, obviously you guys know what it is because you just looked at the title of the video. Ugh! Get that package out of the way. This is the Sony A7R V. And this is the body only, as I already own 5 lenses. One of them which I'm using on the A7C that I'm using to record this video with right now, and the other 2 are off camera. But yep, that's neither here nor there. This is not about that. It's just purely about this one right here. I bought this here in Japan, which is certainly a lot more expensive than it is inside the United States. Don't think that if you're an American citizen that you're going to come over here with American USD, which is more powerful than the Japanese yen, mind you, and you're going to use your American credit card and buy a camera here, intra-Japan, a lot cheaper than what you would inside the United States. For whatever reason, cameras inside of Japan are just exuberantly expensive, including this CF Express Type A card. These things are already expensive enough, but inside of Japan, these things are even a lot more money. This one right here cost me 27, no, let's round that up. This cost 28,000 Japanese yen. This is probably about $100 more than what it is inside the United States for the exact same card. So that's highly expensive. This camera right here, I paid $400 over the American retail just to get this inside the United States. Now, I'm going to Hawaii on a business trip tomorrow for 1 week, and you're probably wondering the same thing that I was. Why not just go to Hawaii and just buy this camera there? Unfortunately, it's not in stock at the Best Buy in Honolulu, as well as there was another camera shop inside of Hawaii, Honolulu, that sells brand new Sony cameras, and unfortunately I inquired with them and they said that they did not have this one in stock, meaning that the 2 places that I thought I could potentially buy it from easily didn't have it at all. So it was just a lot easier for me to purchase it in Japan, and I'm just going to bring it with me on my business shoot in Hawaii over the next week starting tomorrow. So I had to get the camera here, $400 over American retail. And mind you, that is using an American credit card I used to purchase this, which is a lot more powerful than the Japanese yen. It was still $400 over. So this one, in total, I got the price pulled up right here, and I got the receipt inside of my hand. This one, meaning the camera and the memory card included, 80 gigabytes. This cost me 606,500 Japanese yen, which converts to 4,413 US dollars. Pretty expensive, but I'm glad I got the camera nonetheless. Now, I'm a hybrid shooter. I'm a photographer, a professional photographer, as well as a videographer. I like to make YouTube videos, maybe not specifically for this channel. I know I haven't been pumping out the content a lot lately, but I will do so inside the future, but I use it for other YouTube channel videos, and I use this for my paid photo commission shoots. But I wanted something that's a little bit more professional grade so that I could shoot things more for advertisement and try to crack it to that business and make even more money than what I'm making now. And this was the camera to do that with. As a hybrid shooter that shoots 50% photos, 50% videos, I'll tell you why I got this one. I like it because of the 61 megapixel size photos. I really need that because I want to do big advertisements. At least I would like to try to crack it to that field. So that's going to help me there. In terms of autofocus, as it stands right now at the time of me making this video, this has the best eye autofocus in video mode and in photography mode of any camera of any brand. As we speak, this camera is the holder of that. So that's another reason why I bought it. And another reason why I bought it is because it has the best, what do you call it? Stabilization, access, whatever you call it, the IBIS. This has the best internal stabilization, which is almost gimbal-like. It's not gimbal. It's not a gimbal, but it's gimbal-like. And this is as close and as stable as you could possibly get as we currently speak with any camera. So this is the third major reason why I bought this camera. Anyways, you guys came here for the unboxing. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look around the box real quick. You have a big A here that says Alpha A7R V. Picture of the camera. Some serial numbers and weird things here. Again, this is just the body only. There is no lens included inside of this. Just break the little seal here. Let me pull that out. Something else that I forgot to mention is that Sony, unlike Nikon and Canon, does not put all the languages inside of this one camera, which it should be doing, like all the other brands do. If you buy a Japanese model in Japan, there is going to be no English language menu whatsoever on that camera. So I had to pay even more money to buy the overseas international model that has the English language menu, which means that it cost me even more money than what it normally would have had I had just bought the Japanese version. But who wants to be navigating through all that kanji? I would rather get this and understand where I'm going and what I'm doing and not have to think about it and study menus for a long time. So I just got the overseas international version. I bought this out of Yodobashi Camera Akihabara here in Japan, the world's largest electronics store. All right, enough of me talking. Let's get into it. Here, I don't even know what this thing is. You got something weird, a little something. It's plastic with a screw on it. It's just sitting inside of there. All right, let's just put this to the side. Don't even know what that is. Probably won't even use it. Open up the camera, butterfly style. I got my limited warranty information inside of here. All right. Comes with a bunch of instruction manuals. Let's take a look at what these are real quick. Not gonna read them. Like my boy Flossie Carter likes to say, pluck it and file it to the side. All right, this is a Sony reference guide. I don't even know what a reference guide is. You got another reference guide. Got some instructions about the CF Express Type A / SD cards. Okay. You got something about Sony lenses and accessories here. All the lenses. What is that? It just says explore the range. You just scan it with a QR code. This is the instruction manual. It looks like in Chinese and Japanese and Korean. All right. Spanish, English. Wow. Okay. now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's get to the big boy. Let's get to the fun. You have a cable here. It looks like a charging cable. It has 2 prongs on it, American style. And I guess this goes inside of the camera. I'm assuming. Don't know what this is, but I'm assuming that this is a charging cable. Dang it, man. When am I going to get to this camera? You got some other information inside of here. I'm not even going to read what this says. Don't even care. Let's just go ahead and open this up. You pull out this tab. Finally, we get to the camera here. You got your shoulder strap here. I'll put this on. Not in this video. Oh, I found it. This is the charging cable for this battery charger here. All right, so I'm going to leave this one at home and not take this with me on the go. I'm only going to charge my camera using USB when I'm inside of Hawaii and when I'm out of home. But I'm going to leave this at home as to not lose it. But this camera uses a Sony Z battery, and this is a Z battery charger, and it even has a charge indicator on it. This battery charger is called the BCQZ1. Very nice. Okay, you got that. You got a big USB-A, Type A to USB Type C cable here. You got your Sony Z. You got your Sony Lithium Z battery here. Okay, put that to the side. You got an adapter for the UK. Finally, we got the big boy here. The Sony A7R V. This has the best Sony ergonomic grip that is on a camera yet. Even better than probably the Sony, what is it called? The A1. So this feels very nice in the hands. Could feel a lot more comfortable, but for Sony cameras, this is as good as it gets. All right, still checking inside of the box. Make sure that there's nothing else inside of there. Move all that cardboard out of the way. You see that there's nothing else left in there. All right, let's hope that there's some charge left inside of this thing, because I'm getting ready to put it inside right now. That's what she said. All right, open this up. Slide it on up in that thing. All right, putting it upside down. Man, what the hell am I doing? Okay. All right, I'm getting angry. Marc is getting angry. Got it in there. Okay, there we go. Go ahead, close that, lock it. Let's see if this turns on. All right, unfortunately, no juice inside of the battery, so I can't show it off to you on camera. But anyways, this is it. Feels pretty good. After coming from using an A7C for the past year and a half for taking photos and doing photography and videos, that thing is so much more lightweight than what this is. Yeah, this is quite heavy inside the hands. I mean, compared to the A7C, but still pretty lightweight for a full frame mirrorless camera. Let's take a look at all the slots on the side, if I can get all these doors open. All right, you got a multi-input. This is like a USB. This is micro USB. You have USB Type C charging here. Close that. Open up the next one. You got a headphone jack here. Open up the next one. Microphone input, 3.5 millimeter jack for mics, and that was the 3.5 millimeter jack for headphones below that. All right, There's another door here that I'm trying to get open. Marc is getting angry. Oh man. Come on, please open. There we go. I don't know what this coaxial thing is for. I think this is for connecting to your computer, and I can't even explain it, but like having the photos be directly input to your computer, I think this is for that. And you have a full-size HDMI cable input there. And this bottom flap, I'm not sure if it necessarily opens. All right, I'm not going to try to open that, but I don't think that's anything important. Over here, open on the right-hand side of the camera, you got two CF Express Type A slots, which also double as two SD card slots. You got your menu function button up here, and you have a quick switch to go from camera mode to video mode to S&Q. So you could just flip that really quick with just your index finger on the fly. You got all your modes there. Custom button 2, shutter button, on and off, record button. I guess this is another custom button here, this wheel. You got two different dials. Your AEL button is here. Autofocus button, custom button 1. Your joystick here. The FN button. And you got you got another wheel here that you could change the ISO and all of that stuff and menu features and things like that. The play button for viewing your photos and the trash button for trashing them. Menu button on the left. The third custom button also on the left hand side. On the back of the camera, you have a fully articulating screen, and you have the nicest viewfinder that you can get on a Sony camera to date. The screen flips around in so many different directions, or you can close it up like this. You can angle it down, or you can also, if I can do it correctly, you can also angle it up. So many different ways that you can articulate and rotate this thing around so that you can see yourself, or hold it up high and look down low, or down low and look up high. So many different ways you can do that. You have a digital hot shoe mount up here that you could put a microphone inside, such as this one that I have. This is the Sony, what is the name of this? This is called the Sony ECM B1M. So you could go ahead and put that on there and attach it like so, and it's ready to go, rock and roll. It uses power from this. Nice shotgun mic. They work together very well. Very nice big sensor there, but I'm going to go ahead and cover that up because I don't want any dust to get inside of there. That's pretty much all it is to this camera, but man, I'm going to love this thing to bits because I'm going to be shooting just absolutely everything with it. My models, my product photography. I'm going to be doing my video, since it has that gimbal-like stabilization inside of there, that I can walk and just have a smooth walk, because I really don't like carrying gimbals. I used one just this past weekend, and after about 20 minutes, the thing was just flipping upside down on me, and it was just going completely haywire. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with the gimbals. It's easier if the access is just built inside of here and I can just carry it and hold it and have it be smooth. I would prefer that. So this has the best stabilization for video that money can buy currently, until the next camera comes out and it gets even better. Do I regret overpaying for my camera? Not really, because I need this thing starting tomorrow. I need it as soon as possible. It is for business, and it will be written off as a business expense. So, I mean, it cost me a little bit more money, but I'm not complaining too much. But anyways, that's all there is to this video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Salute to you wherever you may be outside the world. If you found this video informative or entertaining in the least bit, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you guys think about this one down inside the comment section. Are you looking forward to getting one of these, or would you rather get an A7 IV over this, which is about $1,000 cheaper and also a very good hybrid camera? Or would you like something very lightweight like what I'm using now to record this video with the A7C? Are you waiting for an A7C2 with like an A7 IV instead of an A7C body? Just let me know what you guys think. I'd like to hear from you. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. And until next time, peace.